Hi, welcome back to UK Carp Reviews. Sorry about delaying videos, had a nightmare at work, been so busy, family life and obviously work life, getting some free time. Obviously this video is supposed to be an in-depth review on RH Fisheries Monument 2. I'm going to spend a few days up there, or a couple of days, sorry. Was cut short by quite a big rainstorm, so yeah, have got some footage. I'm gonna still release it, and at the end I'm gonna do a review from the office again, you know, just on what I thought, pros and cons as such. But yeah, let's get on with some of the footage that I did actually manage to get, and now take a look at that. Right people, here we go, on the bank again. Early start this morning, left the house at about 4ish for a drive down or across, just the other side of Birmingham to RH Fisheries. We're on Monument 2, myself on peg 3, my mate next door Zach on peg 4. When I say real early start, here we are, I think it's about 11:30 now. All set up, the house is all made, rods out, load of spomming done, put a couple of kilos out there of crushed boilie, maize and hemp. Fishing towards peg 10 from peg 3, 17.5 wraps, basically 2 on the spot, you know, probably 6 to 12 foot away from each other, something like that. Yeah, let's spin round and I'll show you the swim. Here we go then. This is peg 3. Quite large pegs. The Titan T1 fits in there quite nice. It is quite snug at the back. As you can see, there's the front of the bivvy. You've got a little bit of room there. Right here, Zach's just through that tree, literally right there. Peg beside you is there, so there is 3 pegs here quite close to each other, but plenty of water. Here's the back. Good thing about Monument, as you see down there, you've got 2 power points. Fully gravelled swim. You must keep on the gravelled swim with your bivvies and stuff. They supply the net, slings and mats, and a bucket as well. Water levels is actually quite high, quite high. All the lakes I've recently fished have been quite low on water level. This is showing up quite high. So as you can see the bivvy in the distance there, I'm literally just straight out there. 2 rods, 17.5 wraps, both out there. Helicopter rigs with a little my version of a multi with a slip D. A load of their simply red crushed boilies with maize and hemp all mixed in with it. I should think there's probably about 20 to 25 spods all over both of them hook baits. So hook bait wise, I'm on PCF Relish Wafters. Both of them are exactly the same. There's no difference in any rigs, or even down to the leads. Obviously I use Barton leads. I just can't fault them, so that's all good.
Bit quiet here at the minute. I ain't heard or seen any fish out from anyone yet. That's how we started. Ticket started from 6:30 and runs till 6:30, 7 o'clock tomorrow night. So it's a 36-hour ticket. Costs £60 plus a £1 booking fee on the website. You pay a £30 deposit. I believe it's £20 deposit in the winter. But yeah, arrived this morning, parked up at the main building. Got a shop and everything there, selling their baits and stuff. I don't believe there is a tackle shop here. I didn't see one. Parking the car park, which is literally just up that end. Probably a 90 to 100 metre walk to peg 3 and 4. But yeah, fingers crossed something will happen later for one of us. I'll speak to them. Right, quick update then. It's about midday on the Friday now. So I've been here just for over a day. They've been boshing about. Been fairly quiet night, didn't really hear a lot going on. As soon as it turned dusk and that, it near enough went fairly quiet. Yeah, not too cold during the night. I was gonna say in the bivvy it was alright. But yeah, mist came down quite heavy last night. You literally couldn't even see the rods. It was quite heavy. One next door to me in Peg 2, he had one about 2 o'clock in the morning. It was a high end 27, 28 pounds, something like that. But me and Zach been quiet. I had a real weird take this morning. Picked the bobbin all the way up to the alarm and then just slowly just paid off line. Picked up into it, nothing at all. But yeah, now the wind started hacking in towards us, so we've got a bit of a headwind. Made it feel a lot colder, so puffer jackets had to come out. But yeah, talks to a lot of rain later on. I think the people to the right, to the left-hand side of Zach, I think they've had a couple. I think they had one each. Again, I think they're just the smaller ones. Nothing large has come out, I don't think. Opposite side, I hadn't even seen him until about 10 o'clock this morning. He was zipped up in the bivvy. Nothing going on there. So, nice quiet morning after that take. That was about, I think it was about 8:30 this morning. So like I said, we cast out. Couple of beeps then. First noise I've heard for a couple of hours. But yeah, it definitely turned a lot quieter. The other rod's beeping, so probably just liners. Something's just swam straight through. But yeah, quite quiet. Turned a lot colder now. We've got the wind. Talk of rain. So I think it's going to be a wet next update. Try and get one done mid-morning time, and probably get one done at the evening when we're about to pack up. But yeah, real good. I like the lake. You know, it looks good. It's very, very well maintained. And like I said earlier in the video, power on the pegs and that. Being an extension lead gives you power inside the bivvy, so during the winter probably have a little heater on. But yeah, fingers crossed something happens during the day. We have been told by one of the guys that it does seem to do a lot of fish during the daytime and not so many at night. Yeah, that's about it for now. I'll speak to you guys in a little while.
Right, there you go. Hopefully some useful info and a bit of footage there that hopefully helps all you lot to make a decision. My personal opinions, absolutely awesome venue, definitely worth a return. But yeah, the rain was absolutely insane. The wind was picking up. With a couple of hours to go, you know, I just fancied packing down while the rain held. You know, it stopped for a little while, so I thought, right, now's the time, let's pack down. Obviously everything's already soaked, but kept myself a little bit drier. It was still raining slightly, but yeah, a lot drier than what I would have been, I think, because as we left and that, it was absolutely bucketing it down. It was absolutely crazy. But yeah, my opinion is definitely worth a go. You know, check out their website. You know, booking in is for 36 hours. So you've got the Saturday, Sunday, the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, they're closed for maintenance, and then the Thursday and Friday, which we did. You can do the Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, but rods will have to be handed in on the Friday night, and then you get them back again on the Saturday morning. But yeah, you know, I spoke to a few lads down there that have been fishing it a couple of times. There's definitely some good fish in there, they said. One old boy from June this year and that had 730s out there, you know. That's good fishing for any lakes around in the UK. So yeah, definitely check their website out, you know, RH Fisheries. You get down there, you basically buy their bait. You can use your own hook baits. I bought their particle. But yeah, it's not overly priced, you know. It's no different to, you know, mainstream baits in tackle shops. But yeah, it seemed a good bait as well. I was on the Simply Red, but then I put a bit, crushed that up, put a bit of maize and hemp in there as well. But yeah, unfortunately, no fish for me. Two funny takes, you know. They picked the bobbin all the way up to the alarm, then slowly paying off line and that, you know, turning the spoil on the clutch, but picked up into nothing, and that happened twice on Friday morning, you know, in the space of a couple of hours. But yeah, fish were coming out. I think there was 3 fish caught during, from the Thursday. I think it was Thursday, like 2 o'clock. The first one came out 2 o'clock in the morning on the Friday, sorry. And then there was a couple a bit later on in the morning as well. But yeah, definitely worth a shout. I will be returning and have another go. But the facility is absolutely crazy, you know. The toilets and showers were all nice and clean. The swims are immaculate. All the grass around the back of the swims, the pathway around the back of the swims for you to barrel all your stuff around are absolutely in top condition. It's going to be hard to find a better lake, I think, you know, maintained wise. Yeah, they definitely look after it. They're definitely looking after the fish. So yeah, definitely give it a go. Check out their website. Just Google RH Fisheries, and there is a few other lakes. There's some syndicates and holiday swims on the syndicate lakes that you can book as well with your mates. So yeah, if you're liking the videos, you know, give the YouTube channel a subscribe and like some of the videos. Also on Instagram and Facebook. Thanks a lot.